Everybody, Meteorologist Alex Williams here with you in the Weather Impact Alert Center. We are tracking a severe thunderstorm, or at least it was severe. They just dropped the warning here at 6:30. However, there's some extremely heavy rain falling across parts of Davidson County, especially into the city of Lexington. So let's get right into tracking where this storm is here. Again, it's right over downtown Lexington. If we just kind of stop it right now and see where we're seeing the heavy rain, right along Highway 29, 8 as well, into Meadowview, Lexington, downtown Lexington, absolutely getting dumped on and poured on at this hour as well. And 285 also seeing some extremely heavy rain as well as 85. So it is coming down. It's going to decrease your visibility, make it difficult to see things and to see cars in front of you. So make sure you're giving yourself some extra following distance between you and the car in front of you. Holly Grove getting some heavy rain, but the extremely heavy rain in the core of this thunderstorm kind of right over downtown Lexington. They did drop the warning for up to 60-mile-an-hour winds. Probably still producing some strong winds, though, I would imagine, up to maybe 40 miles an hour or so as this storm kind of starts to die out and get disorganized as well. And so that's going to be heading further to the south here. And believe that'll be heading towards Randolph County here in the next little bit. So here's Asheboro, just to give you an idea of where we're at. So this storm will just continue to track south and east, right along almost Highway 64. And that could head into, say, the Asheboro area, Denton, as well as Salisbury, Gold Hill, maybe not Gold Hill so much. Salisbury is kind of on the far western edge of this in Rowan County. But into Randolph, you might be seeing some of these showers here and a couple rumbles of thunder as well. Elsewhere, we got a pretty nasty storm here. Altamaha and also looking at Gibsonville, Burlington, so right along the Guilford County and Alamance County line up into Elon, Burlington, Morgantown, dealing with some very heavy rain, some lightning as well. Probably some gusty winds along Highway 87, McRae up to Union Ridge as well. And these storms just keep dropping out of the north and west. So if I were to put this back into motion, you can see these storms here dropping out of Rockingham County into far northeastern portions of, say, Guilford County, Altamaha, again, Burlington, into parts of Alamance County. I've been getting a little bit of a shower there, and that moves on into Orange County along I-40. And then further to the north and east, this was the severe complex of showers and storms earlier. That's only now for counties outside of our viewing area. But you can see Yanceyville getting kind of the tail end of some of these showers and storms here into Caswell County. And so that'll be moving towards Leesburg here shortly. And then if we look back across other areas, we are quiet for the time being. So it's kind of those two complexes of showers and storms as well that we're tracking, bringing the potential for impacts over the next several minutes to hour or so. And no active severe thunderstorm warning. So that's the good news there with those showers, with those thunderstorms. And we'll continue to at least see this set up as we go through the next couple of days, where we get these what we call ridge riding storms, or storms that kind of ride around the periphery of the ridge and produce the potential for maybe an isolated strong storm or two, some damaging winds, some locally heavy rainfall, all of that. So here's what it actually feels like outside. You can see it is hot. We're talking temperatures in the upper 80s for the most part, low 90s, and into the upper 90s is what it feels like as we are looking east of us into the triangle. And so very close to 100 degrees. For most of us in the Triad, we're feeling more like those lower to middle 90s with upper 80s at the moment. Look into the mountains, upper 70s. That probably feels pretty good out there, at least to do some hiking around the area. So again, we will keep these kind of hit or miss showers and storms here going as we go through the next couple of days. You can see that our futurecast showing some of these scattered showers and storms potentially making their way in as we go into tomorrow afternoon and evening. Another scenario of storms kind of dropping out of the north and west, because they're riding around the ridge of high pressure to our south, and then right along the kind of eastern edge of that down into North Carolina and into the Triad. So yeah, we could see some impacts from that. Mainly some gusty winds, heavy rainfall as well. and that'll push through as we go towards tomorrow evening, potentially. The models are not doing a very good job of modeling where these showers and where these storms set themselves up. So that's something to keep in mind. It is guidance. It is not gospel when it comes to these showers and storms. Here we are into our Wednesday. Again, maybe a complex of showers and storms developing to our northwest and then dropping in, and then potentially more of that activity as we go into our Thursday. Temperatures will definitely very much be on the warm side. But as far as those rain chances go, if you look at this, you'll see 30% chance. Now, I think at times we'll see greater than 30% coverage, but it's 30% chance because our confidence is not all that high in these storms developing as we go through the evening hours. So we're going to keep the rain chances kind of on a lower probability of seeing these storms. If they do occur, you'll see the obviously more widespread coverage, and we'll be tracking them for you as we go through the evening hours. So much like today, we saw more storms than was anticipated because, again, the modeling of these storms is not very good with the weather models that we have. And so we're talking, isolated chances of storms. Don't ruin your plans. Keep an eye to the north and west. That's the type of thing that we're talking about here with these types of storms. Now, let's talk about the temperatures, because that'll be the other big thing as we go through the rest of this upcoming week. Is going to be how hot it's going to get and how hot it will feel outside. And so if we look at highs into the day tomorrow, we'll see highs back into those lower 90s and some mid to upper 90s as you look towards, say, portions of the triangle towards Raleigh-Durham. For us, though, again, lower 90s for the most part tomorrow. And then into Wednesday, some lower 90s, and maybe some of us in the middle 90s tomorrow. And then Thursday, when we really start to feel that heat build in, I think as this ridge and area of high pressure starts to really build in quickly as we go through the next couple of days. So we're talking mid-90s, probably going to feel hotter than that at times. So if we look at the heat index here, is what it feels like. It is going to be hot. We'll see temperatures feeling more like the upper 90s as we go through our Tuesday, our Wednesday, our Thursday, our Friday. And so get ready for an extended stay of some of that heat. And there is our 7-day forecast. You can see some of those very warm temperatures in the upper lower 70s to lower 90s. And again, it's going to feel like those upper 90s as we go through the next couple of days. Upper 80s, potentially a little cooler into our Saturday, depending on cloud cover, I would imagine. But upstairs in the atmosphere is definitely going to get hot. So make sure to stay hydrated and push those fluids over the next couple days. We'll be back with our Charlotte folks in just a bit.